What's going on, guys? Welcome back into some more Anno 1800. Alright, so plans have changed. I know at the end of the last episode I said that I was going to work on the harbor area, and I started work on it, and I'm not happy with it. I've actually torn down and redone this harbor like a dozen times because I can't decide what I want to do with it, and I need a break from it. I did start redoing the harbor area, but again, I'm not thrilled with it. But I need a break. I need to get away. I just need to leave it alone. So I'm going to work on something else today, and I have been given a couple of mods that are not released yet by a mod author named Floop. I'm probably butchering his name. Flaup. We'll say Flaup because it sounds fun. So he has sent me a couple of mods that he's working on called the Royal Opera House and the Hanging Gardens. Now these require just one tourist, so I just threw down. Yeah. I threw down one little hotel right there, and we've got these new buildings right here. He doesn't have them named yet. This is very, very much work in progress stuff. So just hold your breath because it may not be perfect. But it is pretty cool, and by pretty cool, I mean it's amazing. Check this dude out. Oh my god. How beautiful is that building? I mean, just the detail and the amount of work put into this is just stunning. We got to find a good place to put it, and then we will take a good close look at it. Oh god, of course it's not going to be even with that. I was like, oh, that would look so cool at the very end of this. Oh, Floop, my man, I'm sad. I am sad because this is not an even amount of tiles, at least not with the way that I've designed everything. Ah, it would go at the end of this though. So that is a possibility. I could put it at the end of that. I could actually put it back here too. Could put it back there. Yeah, it's not the size of a bank, so I can't put it there. I don't know what this building does either, by the way. I have zero clue what this building does. What sort of bonuses it may or may not have. I know nothing about this building other than it looks freaking awesome. You know what? At the end of this right here actually would be a great spot. Let's do that. Let's get rid of all of this. Get rid of all these roads right here. Okay, he will fit now. Alright. Hey, they gave me a new palace level too. Haha, cool. Alright, just temporary, let's throw some roads back around it until I, get around to actually redesigning all of this area. But yeah, check this dude out. Let's get rid of the UI here. I mean, that is a beautiful building. Looks like there's still a little bit of weird textury stuff going on. It could be my computer and my settings, but I saw some like phasing in and out, but holy crap, man. I mean, absolutely holy crap. That is a gorgeous structure. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, what does it do? It gives us plus 200 attractiveness. Does it add any kind of bonuses or buffs? I'm not seeing anything there. There's no text for it just yet, so I don't know if it does anything. Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't have a road range of any sort to it. So I don't think it does it. Floop didn't say, or Flaup didn't say that it actually did anything. He said there were some people floating in the air possibly, but I haven't seen that yet, so I'll keep an eye out for it. So yeah, I don't know what the building does. I guess I could ask him, hey, what does this building actually do? Or I could look at the data files, but beyond that, it's just an absolutely gorgeous structure. Okay, I did check real quick, and no, the building doesn't have any effect right at this moment. It's simply just a big, gorgeous building that adds 200 attractiveness to the city. I'm sure there are plans to have it maybe do some sort of buff But right now, it's just ornamental. It's basically just a giant ornament. That looks really, really awesome. Oh, yeah. Love that. I've got a giant fire going on over here for some reason. I'll throw down a couple more firefighters to deal with that amount of drama. For whatever reason. But anyways, yeah. So, we got that building. And then the other one is... So, this one right here is huge. I've already kind of taken a look at it, and it is absolutely a massive building. And I don't quite know where it's going to go yet, and I'm actually starting to think I'm going to put it right here. So let's take a look at it. Be ready for this. This is called the Hanging Gardens. Check that puppy out. Oh my god, it is so cool. Adds 300 attractiveness. You can look down inside. There's trees and palm trees. It's a giant conservatory is what it is. It's a gigantic conservatory. It looks like there's a little pond right there. Yeah, it's like a little pond area on that one. It's over here, has a big old pink cherry tree looking thing. Again, these are not fully complete. There's still more work he wants to do on them. But, you know, the basic building is there. And it is an absolutely stunning, stunning structure. Oh, and that I think that looks awesome right there on that hillside. Oh, yeah. Oh, that is just too cool. Yeah, that's definitely staying. Got us up to 7,000 attractiveness now. Is this fire over yet? Can you be over yet? Okay, anyways. So yeah, 2 new structures for the city right there. Really, really happy with that, with the Hanging Gardens and the Royal Opera House. Both of those courtesy of Floop. They are not out on Nexus yet. Oh, not Nexus. Mod.io. I had to think about that for a second. I was like, wait, what did I just say? They are not out on Mod.io yet. They will be in the future when he is done working on them. Yeah, we're done. I know. We get it. So those 2 right there are in the city now. I do want to incorporate those into the overall layout. I think I'm definitely going to leave him right there. I think that is a great building to have on the corner. Oh yeah, you got that. We'll have the World's Fair up there in that corner. You can see all the towering structures above the city. Oh, it's so cool. Now, there's another thing that I want to mention real quick, and that is we do have access to the new DLC, cosmetic DLC. I can't get my words out this morning. We have access to the Steampunk pack. So this adds lots of new items and stuff. We have the Eclectic Overpass, which is really funny. They go up, for some reason there's a bird on it. And yeah, it twirls around and scoots them over. It's highly silly, as to one is to be expected of, you know, stuff like this. So there's that. There is a Celestial Fountain. Again, a very interesting looking building right here. A little clockwork fountain thing. There's a steam clock, and the steam clock does keep the correct time, by the way. So that's really, really fun. This does keep the correct in-game or the correct time according to your calendar. The correct time according to your local time, so that's really fun. We have a steam aquarium, just a little aquarium building. An advert turner. Now this is actually kind of cool because this is reminiscent of a building from Anno 2070, actually. No, not 2070. Or did 2070 have one? 2205 did. It had a big spinning holographic advertising thing. And that is kind of what this is reminiscent of, is that big holographic advertising panel. And now that I think about it, I think it was from 2205, had that. So this is kind of a steampunk version of it, which I thought was really, really fun. There is the Steam Spa. Just a giant hot spa bath type place. The structure of it kind of reminds me a lot of the bathhouses, or I think that's what it was called, from 1404. Just the steampunk aesthetic to it. So very fun looking little building right there. And then we've got, you know, a collection of tiles. Although this tile right here for some reason doesn't drag. I think it's supposed to, but it doesn't. So we got some tiles, and then we have some steam pipes. you know, and they connect up with, you know, in T's and different stuff like that. So, yeah, just some little steam pipes we can have around the city. On top of that, there's also, let me get rid of all this. There is also, let's see, the university right here. I've already got it turned over to that. This is called the Unreal University. Ooh, that's really loud. Sorry, guys. Some of the sound effects are really loud on these. So it's got the Unreal University. It's got a guy with a... I don't even know what's going on here. Yeah, whatever's happening with him. It's kind of interesting. But yeah, very steampunk-ish university right there. I do actually like the look of that. The church has a new skin. The Temple of Progress. Really like that. So it goes from being more of a church to more of a technological thing, because there's even, you know, I see graduates and stuff around there, so it's almost like it's an extension of the university now that you can have there. And then, of course, the investors now also have steampunk skins. I'll change a few of those up here. The diagonal buildings mod has not been updated, so I can't change the diagonal buildings to steampunk. I'm sure it will get updated eventually. But yeah, so there is steampunk for those now. So, steampunk investor homes. Now, the thing is I'm not going to do investor homes throughout the city. I'm not going to upgrade all the investor homes to steampunk because there's a problem with it. And I will go ahead and forewarn you. I will show you what the problem is. I'm guaranteed it will be fixed because I did alert the developers to this atrociousness. But I will show you why we're not going to do it. Okay, so prepare yourselves. Turn down your volume, by the way. You want to turn down your volume for this. And get ready, because here we go.
We'll be late for the opening.
That's why. That's why. Okay, I'm going to turn the volume down. Yeah. It's really bad. It's really, really bad. That sound, and it's from this corner building right here. You see, one of them doesn't sound bad. Actually, you can barely even hear it. One of them doesn't sound bad. But when you have like a couple hundred of them, it's these spinning gear things, the sound effect for them, it overwhelms everything. And so I'm not going to upgrade everybody to the steampunk until that sound effects is fixed. So, and overall, the steampunk stuff looks really cool, but it doesn't really fit this city. It doesn't really fit the vibe, you know, with the tiles and the celestial tiles and everything underneath it. I think I may dabble into some modding myself, actually, and go about maybe changing some of the tile sets to using like concrete or paved tiles. I think I may dabble in a little bit of that myself, and that way I can try to use some more of the steampunk stuff, because, you know, Victorian era looking city like we have, steampunk, they just go together. So I think that's something I'm going to do. So anyways, now that I've babbled on for almost like 13 minutes now, let's actually work on something here. I think what I want to work on is maybe this industrial area right here. Not the harbor. The harbor is going to be a whole other thing because I can't decide what to do with the harbor. But I want to work on this industrial area right here a little bit more. I'm okay with it at the moment, but I'm not happy with it. You know what I mean? It's like, it's okay, but it could be a lot better. So let's go in here and try to change some of this up. And I am going to do this live. I've had a few people asking, you know, can you just do some stuff live instead of doing it all in time lapse? You know, I want to see your, you know, how you go about doing it, your thought process, and so on and so on. So I will do that for you guys. We'll do an actual live build here instead of cutting it all out and everything. So I will cut out some of the in-between stuff, like if I'm fiddling around for a second and I don't know what I'm doing with it, I'll cut that out. But we will do a live build. That way I can talk about what I'm doing and maybe why I'm doing some stuff. Because I get that question a lot. It's like, well, why did you do it this way instead of that way? Why did you decide to do this instead of that? So I get those questions all the time. So I figure, you know, hey, people want to know. So I'll try to explain it. Now, I want to break up some of the housing because the housing blocks are getting a little too much over here. I don't really like the way the housing blocks are looking, and I need to change up because these are all the terraced artisan homes, and I'm not super happy with how that's coming along. Like, this area down here isn't bad. Like, I don't mind this area down here. It's like actually looking somewhat okay. It's just the rest of it that I'm not thrilled with. And you know what? All these dang fire halls can go, because what I want to do is use Metropolic Skyline main fire station. Yeah, I want to get him in here. Get rid of these houses right there. Put the main fire hall in right there. Okay. That should help with the fire coverage tremendously right there. You won't fit there. Okay, that's fine. But what I could do possibly, get rid of all of this. Get rid of all of this and that. We'll keep that. I gotta keep an eye on my coverages right here. Make sure I have everything covered the way I want. Alright, we'll go that way with that one. This right here is not bad. That right there isn't bad. I could fit in. That there. Upgrade him. Trying to create, like, you know, just areas that look a little different. We flip him around that way a little bit. I like that a little bit more. Oh, wait, no. Okay, you're done. Like, I mean, it's a huge fire chance around here, but it'll be alright. Not super concerned. What do you have? You have a Ferrocell Cerami and an extremely loud bell. Okay. I could put the houses along the back side right there. Let's do that for a moment on that one. Okay. How are you? Do you have any market? Oh wait, you know, you don't even have access to a road, do you? Where's the roads at? Here we go. Yeah, he does not have access to a market here. But again, I have mods. We've got. I have to remember where they are at. There, no, not that. Here we go. We have markets right here. Yeah, we've got some of these like small market stalls basically that I could use. What I can do is just seeing what all is available here. Okay. There. So there's some market stalls. Those count as market coverage. So that is good. Now they have market access. Awesome. Let's flip him around the correct way here. There we go. There we go. Don't like how that is looking. That looks a little bit better. And I'll do some decorations in between it later. Okay, so that right there looks better to me already. Once I can, I'll upgrade a handful of these into some, you know, different ones. Or into some, like, level 2 ones. That changes the heights and everything. Makes it look a little bit more interesting. The last thing is I've got this space right here. What I can do is move him down to there. So that gets him a little bit closer in. Then I've got that space right there. Can't fit that. It could fit, though, another one of these. These are those little tool workshops. They're great, you know, because they have so many different models, and they just do a really good job of filling in space and, you know, making up you know, creating different looking areas. There we go. Really nice for just generic factories. I think that's the phrase I was trying to come up with in my head. They make for really good generic factories. Those are the words I was wanting to find. Okay, so just gotta do something right there, which right there, we'll put him back over here. So I have that marquetry workshop. Yeah, there we go. That looks a little bit more interesting. I like that a little bit better. Alright, I'm going to move down this way and kind of look and think about what I want to do right here. Alright, so I think I have an plan, basically, ahead of me. Also, I went through and I changed out a handful, just a handful of the worker homes for some of these other homes, but then I got to looking. These are the terraced artisan homes, but then I got to looking at them and I realized that the base plate is completely different, and I don't like that. And I don't believe. Yeah, no, there's no way to change it, so I'm already going to get rid of those. I wanted something a little bit different, but it's still a little too different, and I don't like it. So we're just going to put these back the way I had them. And we'll upgrade those to some level 2. Actually, I can go ahead and upgrade some of these to level 2s. There we go. Just add a little height variation to it. Okay, that's a little bit better. Alright, so anyways, I am ready to start over on this side, and we're going to basically have a cutoff right about here. This is going to be the cutoff, because after that it's going to go into a parkland. I'm probably going to end up redoing parts of this to incorporate a large park area that the conservatory is going to sit and kind of oversee. So I kind of want to get, I just want to get this filled in, and then we will likely work on this park area right here for the end of this particular episode. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. I've got a bunch of crap everywhere. What are you doing? Get over there, you. I've got this school. What we got? Oh yeah, we got the different, we got the Old Town School. Yeah, the Old Town School. Which actually, I really like the look of the Old Town School. Something about it, I just really prefer, I almost prefer it to the regular one. Just the little bit of color differences looks a little bit neater. So we will have the school, and we're going to keep the school, but there's already a school right there, actually, isn't there? So I don't really think I need that one, because he reaches. Yeah, I've got good school coverage, so I don't even need that school. Never mind. The school will probably get moved because I don't really like it in the middle of the town like that. So anyways, double check my radiuses right here. So we're right to there with it all. These things right here really don't have to be buffed. They don't really need to be. I just had it buffed right there anyways. This little small coal power plant is to fuel out here into this area. Alright, let's get rid of that one. Put that one there. Okay. This police station is really not necessary because we've got police there, and I'm going to be upgrading all of that to the max level police stations that came with New World Rising. I just haven't done it yet because I don't have 4,000 artistas still. Haven't really played any of the New World Rising stuff this time. All right, let's get our roads in here, at least some basic ones to start, like that. Okay, I still need to keep you right there, although I could just take this out. Put you there. Cool. This road then becomes unnecessary. Do that with that one. I'm a big fan of as many straightaways as possible, and oh my god, that lined up. Holy crap, I wasn't expecting that to happen. To be quite honest with you, I was not expecting that to line up at all, and it did. That makes me happy. Alright, so grab us some housing on that side. Well, these actually need to turn around this way. Oh, right, you don't have road access back there. Okay, fine. We'll just take you out. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. I can take that out, put something different back there. Put the warehouse right there next to him. Now, this is actually a sewing machine factory right here. These are the modular sewing machine factories. And you know, I need to see 307, 308, wait, 100, 200, 300, so 310%. And that's a 360%. Wow, okay, so that is honestly a whole lot better. I think. 29%, 8%. And this takes up, how many tiles does this take up? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's a 9 by 6. It's 54 tiles. It's 54 tiles, and I'm getting 8 per second. What I'm trying to do is decide, you know, is it worth having more of these? And I guess the answer is just going to be a yes. I guess it is going to be worth having some more of those. Let's get rid of these last little bit of leftover road that we're no longer using that type of. Don't want him right there anymore. I've changed my mind. With the marquetry workshop, what am I even using the marquetry workshop for? I'm not really even using that anymore, am I? So let's just get rid of that. We will just get rid of it. Put this light bulb factory right here instead. There we go. Okay. You do reach all the way. That's convenient. That is very convenient that you reach the full length. Although I'm going to take out some of you. I think I want to put a factory in the middle. We've got factories over here that actually need to get moved. Will you fit? No, you won't quite fit, will you? Won't quite fit. It's okay. I don't want to put it right there. Got 3 of these guys. These are the advanced furnaces that are part of Corilla's sets. Corilla's, what is it, like larger basic factories or whatever it is. They're really great assets. So we've got 3 of them I need to move. I don't want to cluster them all up too close together. I know I just changed all that, but I feel like I could put one in right there instead. Well, I still do have more space over here that I can add some more stuff, so let's go there and there with him. This is giving him also the bonuses from the Skilled Laborers Act and Ferris Al Sarami and the Department of Labor. So that's honestly not a bad thing to have those over there. And then I'll leave the last one over here because this is probably going to be industry and stuff too. Okay, cool. Right, I still wanted to put a factory of some kind in between these houses. Let's just go with another... Just go with another motor assembly line. Why not? And I bet if I... Yeah, okay. I'll have to change this around a little bit. There and there. Perfect. Second motor assembly line right there to pump out more steam motors as I require them. I have to check our brass and steel production, actually, though. I'm bringing in steel, so that's actually fine. 11 brass per minute. How much am I telling this thing to import on brass? 1,000. Just tell it to bring in 3,500. That way it just brings in the maximum amount that I have to have. That way I don't have to worry about running out of that stuff. I should start doing more steam carriages as well at some point, but not going to do that right here at the moment. Get us in some more housing right there. I want to scooch you over there. You were getting some bonuses from this one though, weren't you? So let's put you back. Put that back, just like that. Put that there. Put that there for a moment. Okay, cool. And then, last but not least, is this window maker. Who's not really, like, you know, heavy, dirty, polluting industry or anything, so it doesn't really need to go in the midst of all the heavy, dirty, polluting industry. I guess you can go right there. Then we'll bring up some more housing on that side of it. And in the back here, we will add in some you know, decorations. I did go and grab these are the industrial ornaments. A fantastic set of ornaments if you're looking for more industrial style ornamentals for your city. Do go check this mod right here out. It's got a lot of really cool ornaments that you can use. All kinds of platforms and vehicles, heaps of material, chimneys, silos, cargo piles, and even road signs if you so desire. There we go. That's a decent looking industrial area. I've got these blank spaces right here. I'll do something with them. I don't know what I'll do with them. I'll do something with those blank spaces later when I can think about it some more. Yeah, that's starting to look like a decent little industrial area. Very busy. I tried to keep the area closest to the harbor kind of freed up. I did a lot of looking around at, you know, ports and stuff from the 19th century, and there was a lot of industry right up near the ports. Obviously, there was a lot of cargo space, just a lot of space for cargo depots. These are land depots, by the way, right here. These are by SERP. You can find them on mod.io. So these are land-based depots, so really, really great for creating more storage space and having it look really, really nice as well. I want to flip this, I think. Can I flip you? Oh wait, I didn't grab all of it. Oh well, anyways. So yeah, lots of cargo storage space near the shoreline and everything for all the cargo that comes along. I want to get rid of that wall. I want to move him. I don't think I like him there. I'm just going to plop you over here for right now. Staying at 225, that is fine. I did that because I think I want to do some more cargo area right here. Do one more. It looks like there's also diagonals for the land, so if I wanted to, I could do some diagonal pieces. They do look kind of neat. Let me do that. Do a couple of diagonals here. It's just something different, you know. Just something a little different. I don't know if I like it now. I waffle a lot, as you may be aware that I change my mind a lot when it comes to how I want things to look. There we go. Okay. For this wall right here. Let me first do this. Okay. And then we will come back and do some of this. Whoops. There we go. Change up some of the decorations real quick. Add in some of our new ones right here for funsies. You know, I actually have... Where is it at? I have that as a... There it is. Concrete floor street. That's what I was looking for. So we could actually take out, like, maybe this whole section and do these as concrete floors as streets instead. So it still counts as a road, but instead of the paving tile, now it's concrete, and I think that looks a little bit better as well. Let me go ahead and do that for a whole chunk of this right here. Find that again. There we go. Yeah, that looks a little bit better. That gives me a good separation as to what is, you know, considered the road area, and then what's considered, you know, where the harbor and port area kind of starts with all of this. I like that. I'll also get rid of it right here. Do the same thing, just drag that all through there. I've got to do something with the edges right here. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of this. This came with Docklands, how they have this. I don't like that. I just do not like the way that looks. It's not doing it for me with the Quay roads or Quay roads. Both pronunciations are correct. So I'm just not loving that. All right, let's add in some. Let's just add in all kinds of weird random stuff. I need to change this to the, oh, nope, there it was. There we go. Add that in. Let's get rid of this part. And I've got some of these big tall cranes right here. I had a different crane. There it is. I have this crane too. Oh, that crane needs some more space. I don't remember where that crane came from. Oh, it's the Grand Gallery crane. That's right. Like, what crane is that? That's from the Grand Gallery. Cool. Yeah, so like some interesting looking cargo areas right here. We'll flip him around this way. Do this number right here. Go there, and then we'll add in steps up to it right there. Lovely. On this one over here, I did planks. I don't think I want the plank. Well, I guess I could do either. I could do planks and then do the metal. Yeah. There we go. That's what I want. Yeah, we could do that. We need to take that out so they can have access to the stairs a little bit better. Yeah. Well, maybe I'll change that one to metal later. Yeah, so now we got some little raised cargo areas. Those are always fun. I don't know what purpose they serve. Who cares? It says that it can be modified with the brush tool. Oh, okay, so you could do the concrete, grass, light grass, plaza, or hacienda flooring. Oh, that's kind of cool. I hadn't used these before. That's fun. Alright. Put in a few more cargo thingies around here. Let's see.
Get some rest. It's going to be a long voyage.
There we go. Just some... Oh, that added in stuff with the... Dang it. Added in stuff with lights on it. Don't want the ones with lights on it. Maybe we'll add in some silos. About a 2x2 silo. Oh, I love this. You can make super industrial looking areas with this stuff. Oh, yeah. I do wish we had a 2x2. This is a parking garage, which I think is hilarious. It's a 2x2. You can have a big one or a very small, and it is literally a giant parking garage with the little like steam carriage cars that they drive around. That's so funny. I feel like I gotta have that somewhere now. Okay, where can I put a parking garage at? I gotta have a parking garage. Yeah, no, I'm not doing an escort. I'm trying to figure out where to put a parking garage. Here, let's get rid of these houses. There we go. There's a parking garage. Just, you know, just because. Because why not? Some random industrial doodads. A few odds and ends here and there. So yeah, there's some really fun ornaments with this right here that we can play with and everything. So, but you do have to watch these ornaments because some of them do have lights on them. And you know, I don't want the ones with lights, and I don't know what that is. Yeah, see, there's several with lights right there. So you do have to kind of watch where you're placing. But yeah, it just adds to the variety on the harbor and everything. So, and I love variety. See, that one's got a light on it. That one doesn't. It's just some timber. You can make all kinds of neat, you know, little areas with stuff like that. Okay, I got this big blank spot now that I've created for myself. Here, actually, give me the window thing, and then let's grab some small stuff back behind it. We'll put that right there. It's already got some chimneys on it. Don't really need more chimneys. I don't know what these things are, but we're putting them in. Well, I don't need to block the entrance to the place. That's got grass on it. Don't like that. What are these road signs? There's a yield, a speed limit sign, a traffic light sign, a curve sign, road work ahead, an interstate signs, a highway sign, a local. That's a highway sign, like a national highway. Traffic lights, another type of yield sign. These are European versions of the same thing, I believe. Yes, there's several different versions of all these road signs. There's so many. There's a stop sign, intersection signs. Huh. I have no idea why you would want those, but it's cool to have them. So, you know. I keep passing the one I want. There. I want that one. I don't know why I want that one, but I want that one. Okay, so this guy right here, we're just gonna throw that down. Call it a day. Okay, there we go. Took up that space right there. So there we go. There's our nice big industrial area finished. Pretty happy with that. Let me fill this right here in. I'm just gonna do that in a quick skip ahead. I'm gonna go ahead and fill in this last little area. I was hoping to get over to this part on this part of the series, but you know, I spent so much time playing around with these ornaments that we're not going to get to that. So let me do this right here real fast and we'll take a look at the finished project. All right, so finally, I think I have our industrial area finished up over here. I've got this area here filled in. Just again, houses, tool workshops, this level 2 large steel works taking up a nice big chunk of space right there with just some odd and end decorations around it. But, you know, it's just that busy looking area that I wanted to be. I wanted to be kind of chaotic and busy and a lot happening and very unorganized looking. You know, in my head canon kind of is, you know, this was houses and farmland and blocks of housing everywhere. And then over time, you know, industrial magnates came through and were buying up chunks of area and just slapping down factories wherever they could fit them. You know, whatever they could buy up from the local community, they were slapping down a factory in those spots and everything. So, you know, we have some leftover things like this little church right here. This little church is kind of a leftover tiny little church amongst all the billowing smokestacks and everything. Maybe this was a park at one time and now it's a giant factory. You know, so I tried to think about that, just to think, you know, maybe this was the original part of the town right here, the original city on Crown Falls, on this harbor. And then over time, it's just been overtaken with industry and everything. So I tried to think about that while I was building it and imagine what would a town that used to be more of an agricultural area with just your standard housing blocks and lots of small farmlands, what might it look like after factories have taken it over and replaced a lot of the houses and parkland and things like that. So that's kind of what I was going for with it. Again, I wanted to be kind of chaotic and crazy looking, and I think I have achieved that look. It's going to look really good when I finally figure out what I want to do with the harbor out here. Maybe one of these days I'll figure that part out and I will get that built. But other than that, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I look forward to seeing you in the next part. Until then, take care.